this quick tutorial video, we're just going to show you how to connect a power terminal to BNC coax. Now, normally you're going to actually use the male power terminal to terminate the end of your cabling if you're using this with a power box. However, if you're using a small 12 volt 1 amp power adapter or 2 amp power adapter, then you will also need to use a female power terminal, which it looks like this. So again, I have the male power terminal, and then I have the female power terminal. So after we have these two terminals, I just have a short length of Siamese BNC coax here. I don't have it terminated with the BNC connectors, but on the cable we do have a power wire running along with our copper conductor video wire. So essentially what we'll need to do is, first you're going to want to get a razor or a cutting edge to splice open this cable in between the two lead wire, because you're going to need enough lead to terminate it inside of your power terminal. So I'm just going to take this shell here, and you can also use scissors or that same razor to cut away that shell. However, I'm just going to leave it here. And then essentially what you're going to want to do is, if you can see the markings on here, you're going to want to pair your black wire with the negative and your red wire with the positive. So you'll need to unscrew the terminal and then match up your red with the positive icon and the black with the negative icon. So I'm going to go ahead and take my screwdriver here, unscrew my terminals. You don't want to do them too loose or you'll end up breaking your terminal. Just want to do it to where that screw is almost reaching the top of the screw hole. So again, I'm matching my red with my positive and black with the negative. Now sometimes if there is not enough copper exposed on the edge here, you will want to use a wire stripper to expose some copper. All right, so I exposed enough copper on my two lead wire. And then to terminate the cable inside of your terminal, we are again matching up the red wire with the plus icon and the black wire with the negative icon. Quick tip is you can twist the strands of your two lead wire to ensure that you're not breaking any of the strands as you're going ahead and fitting them into the terminal. So you want to go ahead and slide them in the terminal just like that. And then you'll need to now secure or terminate the wires into the terminal. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this down here. And you want to use some elbow grease to screw down the terminals so that they get a nice tug fit on the stranded copper wire that you just slotted into the terminal. If you don't give this enough of If you don't give these screws enough tension to hold down on the copper strands, then your wire or terminal will eventually come loose and you'll be wondering why your camera no longer powers on. So you want to give it a nice tug after you go ahead and screw down those terminals to make sure that you are not going to have this terminal fall off at any point. And as you can see here, I have almost no copper showing at the terminal. You want to make sure there's no copper that's exceeding outside of your terminal that can possibly touch the negative and positive wires together, because what you'll end up doing is creating a short, and that will damage your camera. That can feed power back to your power box, break a fuse, or even start a fire because it's an electrical short. So again, you want to be very careful about having any copper exposed here at the back side of your terminal. Hopefully this video helps you install the terminal to your power wire on your Siamese cable. Thank you for watching.